Okay, front and center here we have the Momi Fir, which I usually refer to as Japanese fir, but there's actually many firs that grow in Japan. So this is the Momi Fir, and this one's pretty tall. Let's say at least 12, 15 feet or so. And it was already big when I planted it a few years ago, and it's continued to grow very quickly. The main leader there this year is at least 1.5 feet of vertical growth, and it was about the same the year before. And the side branches put on a good 7 or 8 inches so lateral growth, and pretty much every bud that was on the plant sprouted new growth this spring. So it's growing vigorously, which is not a surprise because of all the firs that you could possibly plant in Tennessee. The Momi Fir is the one that is supposed to do the best, and based on my experience, it does. The Latin name is abies firma, and I have several different fir species that are grafted onto the abies firma rootstock, but this is my only abies firma topside. Of course, it is on its own rootstock, obviously. I think you can buy these online. I think forestfarm.com has them right now. And every now and then you see them in a few other places. Of course, they're not going to be this size, obviously, but I say it's worth the wait to grow it. The buds on the tip are somewhat pointed, and the needles are arranged so that they're kind of growing in a V shape on the side of the stem, which makes the foliage seem a little bit flat, and there's nothing on the bottom, as you can see. The other interesting thing about the foliage, which is somewhat hard to see, is that the needle tips have 2 points on the end. It's a little bit sharp. If you look right there, center screen, you can see the 2 points on that one needle. But they're all like that. It's a little windy outside today, so hard to capture. And when I was planting the tree, I guess I brushed against it a lot. It doesn't really have a smell normally, and when it does, I can't say that it's really that pleasant. So this is not a fragrant fir. Something like a Fraser fir would be known for its appealing fragrance, not this Momi fir. Here you can see the characteristic needle attachment method for firs. Looks like a little suction cup at the bottom of every needle attached to the branch. So if you need to proof it's a fir, there you go. This fir actually performs better than a lot of spruces. If someone told me I can only have one evergreen, one conifer in my yard, I'd be highly tempted to pick this one. Which is amazing that it's so rare. It's such a fantastic tree. Too bad that it's not more widely available in the horticultural trade. I think if more people knew about it and saw it in action, it'd be a lot more popular.